This is very interesting, remember, because Prime Minister Modi, while of course the first step already is to be leading the International Yoga Day celebrations of the United Nations, but that's just a part of it. Eventually, it will be about India's relationship with the United States of America, and a part of it are defense deals. For example, the General Electric F414 fighter jet engines, co-manufacturing with a shared technology in India. Apart from that is also the economic framework that is likely to be made. But he's also meeting a lot of business tycoons. For example, Elon Musk, Tesla CEO. About a few days ago, he was also the Twitter CEO. He's had a meeting with him just about a short while ago. A lot of praiseworthy words, interestingly, from Elon Musk to Prime Minister Modi. But apart from that, these are the latest visuals coming in. In fact, one of the first visuals that have come in from this three-day tour to the United States of America. We'll try and get more details about this visit, but as you can see, meeting, whether it's about business tycoons, industry experts, and when I say industry experts, I'm referring to different industries that can possibly invest in India, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is referring to as an Indian market that is growing, that is giving a tough competition to China as well, because this visit is as much about India and America, but it's also about trying to ensure that China's expansionist policies do not succeed. And that is where India's role as a rising power in a global new order is coming to the fore. United States of America perhaps realizing that rather than earlier support the dictatorial regimes like that of Pakistan, even being nicer to China a few years ago, it's realizing that it's a democracy, a vibrant one at that in India. That is what USA needs to be giving its support to. Now, remember, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been to the United States of America at least 6 times in the past few years, since 2014. This visit, however, is very significant. It's an official state visit that you're looking at. So all these industry experts that he's meeting are meeting a Prime Minister who's been invited by a sitting incumbent US President, that's Joe Biden. There has been a 21-gun salute. There is going to be a full-fledged ceremony to welcome him. There is a White House state dinner that is planned. These have not happened in the previous visits to the United States of America. A lot has changed for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to his visit to the United States of America. Many years before, remember, at a time when he was not permitted to today, a full state visit and honors being given to him. And that perhaps is reflective of changing image of India too. So we'll try and get you some perspective on that as well. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first visuals coming in from New York. And this is, remember, apart from meeting Elon Musk, and these are series of meetings. Remember, on the itinerary is a packed schedule. We are expecting after this he's going to be heading towards other meetings, but the highlight today will be that evening Indian Standard Time, but morning for USA will be at the United Nations headquarters, where the International Yoga Day celebrations will take place. Remember, yoga is an inherent Indian practice, centuries old, and the world is now not only accepting it, but also joining it, participating in it. And that is reflective of how India is also taking ownership of its inherent traditions and practice. Prime Minister Modi will be leading that ceremony and event with about 180 countries in attendance. Previously, it was about 177. So definitely more and more nations are joining in and realizing the power of yoga. This is apart from the defense deals and the business deals discussions that are likely to take place. Can India become the next big market in Asia? Can it actually beat the competition that China has been giving? Because China, remember, is not just about a big manufacturing market. It is also about understanding that because of its policies, its aggression against India, against other countries, India is the only nation that can possibly stand against it and has done all this while. We have our colleagues on the ground as well in New York. Our news director Rahul Kaval, our foreign affairs editor Geeta Mohan have been there and are getting us the latest reactions. But the big highlight was that you're looking at is Prime Minister Modi meeting the business tycoons and including Elon Musk, and that handshake of an image with Elon Musk has become the highlight clearly with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There is excitement, there is euphoria. Remember, amid all of this is the Indian diaspora as well that has shown that enthusiasm at the airport itself where they first met. This visit from 21st to 24th June has started, and we are being told that they will be hosting Prime Minister Modi at a state dinner, but that's tomorrow on 22nd June. The highlight, apart from all of this that we are looking at, will be the joint session of US Congress on 22nd June that Prime Minister Modi will be addressing. Now remember, earlier Prime Ministers of India have addressed the US Congress as well. But the significance of a state visit followed by a dinner and the US Congress address adds on to perhaps India's significance as well. Now we are being told that Indian origin American congresspersons as well is a meeting that has been scheduled with Prime Minister Modi. Okay. So good morning and namaste. It's a special telecast today. I'm Pooja Shali. So maybe I'm looking different today because I'm not in my formal anchor clothes, but it may not be a traditional attire, but it is about traditions. Today is International Yoga Day. It is an inherent Indian practice of yoga that the world is waking up to, the world is accepting and joining in. And therefore bringing you the special telecast on India Today is joining me with she is a yoga guru, she's a wellness entrepreneur, a coach and an author, Manisha Kohli on India Today. Manisha, welcome and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So we'll be doing some asanas soon as well and soaking in your wisdom of the yoga practice. But first, to United States of America, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is. He's leading the International Yoga Day celebrations at the United Nations headquarters in the next few hours. That's going to be a big highlight. As part of the historic celebration, Modi will perform yoga with over people from 180 countries for 1 hour. The event will see participation from top United Nations officials, envoys from across the world and prominent individuals included. Now he said in a video message that was recently released that yoga has become a global movement. Through International Day of Yoga, crores of people have not only become more aware but are doing yoga theme, and that reflects Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that this world is one family. Prime Minister Modi for the last 9 years has diligently marked every Yoga Day, remember, on 21st June with fellow Indians, highlighting the power of yoga to the world. Now, along with this, India is also celebrating the 9th International Yoga Day. From netas, celebrities, armed forces on high altitude, border, children in different locations, there is on full display. This is yoga, but this is also India's soft power.
योग एक वैश्विक आंदोलन बन गया है, ग्लोबल स्पिरिट बन गया है। साथियों, इस साल योग दिवस के कार्यक्रमों को ओशन रिंग ऑफ योगा इसने और विशेष बना दिया है। ओशन रिंग ऑफ योगा, इसका आइडिया योग के विचार और समुद्र के विस्तार के पारस्परिक संबंध पर आधारित है। योग के इस अनूठे सेलिब्रेशन में देश दुनिया के करोड़ों लोगों का इतने सहज स्वरूप में शामिल होना योग के प्रसार और प्रसिद्धि को, उसके महात्म्य को उजागर करता है। भारतीय समय के अनुसार शाम 5:30 बजे करीब संयुक्त राष्ट्र यूएन के मुख्यालय में जो विशाल मात्रा में योग कार्यक्रम हो रहा है, मैं उसमें शामिल होऊंगा। भारत के आह्वान पर दुनिया के 180 से ज्यादा देशों का एक साथ आना ऐतिहासिक है, अभूतपूर्व है।